Deshaun Watson has not been indicted in Brazoria County. Grand jury, as did Harris County, declined to indict Deshaun Watson. Might as well talk about that now. Glad it happened now on the show so we can wrap this all up right now. What's important here, at least from Deshaun Watson's standpoint, from the Cleveland Browns standpoint, from his defense standpoint, is they now at least get the ability to say two prosecutors had an ability to present to two different grand juries, and in both situations, the ultimate determination was that Deshaun Watson was not indicted, that whatever it was, the evidence or the testimony or whatever played a part in this, two grand juries felt like they could not indict him on a crime. There was nothing there that they felt like he should have to plead to. It is a pretty significant thing for Deshaun Watson to be able to say that, hey, people heard these. And I almost wonder, too, if Rusty Hardin, Deshaun Watson's attorney, says, okay, let's go with the civil suits. Let's go in. Still a hell of a gamble by the Cleveland Browns here with Deshaun Watson, and still a lot to go through, but I want to be careful here. However, this was ultimately presented by these prosecutors. You had jurors who looked at it and said, we don't see enough here to say that there's a crime and he's got to plead to it.
Yeah. I mean, for that side and for the Browns, clearly better than getting indicted. I mean, all of a sudden you're like, you just traded all this and gave that to a guy who just got indicted for this. The question that keeps going through my mind is, I wonder how his career plays out. Like, look, not to just bring up Ben Roethlisberger's past, but Ben Roethlisberger had a past, and yet 4 months ago, whatever it was, he just had a farewell tour. This, oh, man.
No, we talked,
I mean, does that happen with Deshaun? I don't know. I mean, the Browns have just been getting hammered over this, and rightfully so in many ways. This is kind of gross all the way around. But yet, yes, you're right. Deshaun Watson's side, or Deshaun Watson, period, is going to say, two grand juries heard this. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Maybe they do fight this in court, because settling means, to many people, settling means you're guilty. I don't want to, it's not just period. You're like, you wouldn't settle if you weren't guilty. Why would you? So I don't know. I don't know where the next steps are. I don't know how this all plays out for Deshaun Watson. There might be a legitimate situation where Deshaun Watson wins the Super Bowl for Cleveland Browns. It's at least on the table. He's that kind of a talent. And how do we view that? I don't know. It's just such a messy situation, such a bad situation in many ways. Lifelong Browns fan, you've been waiting for Joey Galino, our NFL editor, waiting for a franchise quarterback his whole life, and then it's Deshaun Watson. You're like, oh, God, Deshaun Watson.